that this is going live. Got to check this out here. Hold, please, because I don't know. I think it should be live. Just bear with me for 1 month. There we are. Okay, yeah, we're live. All right. So, good evening, everybody. My name is John Marble. I'm the owner of Satsuma Valley Studios and the editor for Satsuma Valley Standard. I know it's kind of bright. I'm actually in the booth right now recording this, so I hope that you can hear it and you can see me. So I wanted to start out real quick by thanking everybody for the past month. We started. Hey, can you bring me a copy of the magazine? It's on this the table. I forgot to get it. But we started early February with a brand new idea that we were bringing to Silsbee. Thank you. Which is called Satsuma Valley Standard. It is a magazine. I will hold it up right here. Let me get back to my Streamlabs. So, but anyways, so we started earlier this, like I said, in February with this brand new magazine. This magazine has hit the shelves, and we have gotten rave reviews over this magazine, and I'm super excited about what it means to people, how people are taking it, and just the overall quality of our magazine. We put a lot of heart and passion into this every week, and we're excited about the future of it. With that being said, we had talked about it when we first started it, when we brought out our first issue, and we told everybody that, hey, you know, we're going to take this month and kind of gauge everything that we need to do. That's why if you look at the magazine, there was a feedback QR code on it. We got your opinions and your advice and what you would want to see in the magazine, things like that. And we actually took those to heart, and we made those happen. A lot of them. Some of them were kind of, you know, hey, couldn't do it. But most of overall, we did. Because every time we put out a magazine, we have a discussion about it. And because we want this to be, we want the next one to be better than the one before. And so we have made some decisions. Some of them are out of our control. Some of them we made to better not only our magazine, but the production quality and the production of it in general. So let me start off with number one. So as you can see, this magazine is printed on 11 by 17 paper. We have a supplier out of Houston that we had a discussion with, and they were talking to us, and they were like, well, you know, that's great that you're doing it on 11 by 17, but 11 by 17 is kind of going away. It's hard to find these days. And so the first thing that we have to do, because, and this is something that's out of our control, is, so this magazine that is 11 by 17 will be going up in size. It'll actually, this next week, it'll be 12 by 18. And that's because we can get that size paper very frequently. And we don't have to worry about running out of stock. So that's the first thing. And one of the things that we want to do is be completely transparent with you while we're doing this magazine. So it's not a big change on that. You'll see it just a little bigger. I mean, it'll be a little bigger on top and like half an inch bigger on the side. It's not that big a deal, but it is going to, you are going to see a definite difference in the size of the magazine. So that's number one. Number two is, so after much discussion, obviously this magazine, we talk about it all the time, it being free to the community. And one of the ways we do that is by using advertisement from small businesses and businesses around the area to pay for the print cost of the magazine. That's how we are able to give it to you for free. Now, excuse me. In saying that, obviously, and I'm going to try to show you. So you can look through it and you can see, so the big banner sizes, and then we have these two are actually half-page ads. We try not to fill the whole thing up with ads because we want all of our content to be there. But there are ads throughout this throughout this magazine. And then on I'm trying to find it right here. So on our community events and stuff like that, you see these little ads. These are 2x3. So what we're going to do, the change here, is that all these banner ads are going away. Nobody buys them. It's kind of an eyesore on the page. So what we've decided to do is we're taking these $25 ads and we're moving them down to the banners. Okay. So that's what you're not going to see, the $50 ads anymore. Now, how does that benefit small businesses? How does that benefit all of us? So number one, we get to add $25 more per page, which is going to be a blessing to us. Number two, so you'll only have two options when it comes to advertising with us. You'll have the $25 ad and you'll have a $50 ad. Now, the $25 ad, you can do $100 a month, and that covers you for the entire month. Or you can do the $50 ad, which was the banner, but now the $50 ad is one of the two half-page ads. Okay? So that's $200 a month, and you can get a half-page ad right here in our magazine. But if you want it, you have to get it fast because there's only two of them. Okay? And we're not putting any more because, like I said, we want this magazine to be filled with content. We're trying to keep our ads in there, but we don't want a lot of ads. We want y'all to be to love the magazine for the content. But we do have to pay for these. This comes, if we don't pay for ads, it comes out of our pockets. So that's what we're trying to do. The next thing, and this is probably the biggest thing that is going to be affected. Okay. So we have talked. Yes. So, real quick, my wife said, shout out to Leslie K for the beautiful layouts. I want y'all to know that Leslie K lays out this entire magazine and she does an amazing job on it. And we will never set prices on ads versus per word. I don't like when people do advertising per column inch. I think it's the dumbest idea in the world of print media. But because it cheats the customer. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, so with that being said, what we're going to do, and this is the biggest one for the community. So here lately, the last month, we have been putting these out on Friday evening or Friday morning. Okay. And that's understandable, but we have also realized that there's a lot of stuff that we miss when we do that. On the sports side, there are sports games that are played on Friday evenings, sports games that are played on the weekends that we really want to write about, and we really want to get to you first in print media. So what we're going to do, and it's not only that, but there's things during the weekend for normal news that we want to bring out. Plus, Saturday and Sunday, most of the crew is off, so they can their normal jobs, because this business, everybody here has a 9-to-5 job, including me. Like, we do this on our off time. And everybody here is a volunteer. So they're not getting paid for this. Hopefully one day that changes. We're praying for that, but we're working on that. But anyways, so with that being said, we have come to the decision that we think the best idea is to have this magazine come out on Monday morning. And that's what we're going to start this week. So you will not see a magazine put out Friday morning. I apologize for that. We have to do that just to, offset it. But Monday morning, you will be able to get our newest edition of this magazine. And we're going to start that and go forward with that as we go. So that's one of the big things as well. We hope that doesn't upset anybody. Like we said, we spent that first month trying to figure out the logistics of this magazine and how we're going to do it. Here very soon, I will tell you, we are going to have a mailing option for those people out of town, for those people who might not necessarily know where to get the where to get the Satsuma Valley Standard or how to get it. We will have a mailing option available soon. We will also have a digital option very soon as well. So we're working on those things. So we're excited. This is a super cool thing. We're doing our best to bring this in a good light and a good fashion to our community. The other thing is the question that I keep getting is, hey, John, where can you get them? Okay, so real quick, just off the top of my head, you can get them at Cat's Corner. You can get them at Tiger Hut. You can get them at Village Creek Coffee. Up north, you can get them at Peavy's. What I call the Dominies. I think everybody else calls it that too, but I don't. I think it's called Tejas number 5 now. Country Corner across the street. Oats, which I call it Oats. But I think it's also called Country Corner, but it's the gas station on the corner of 1122 and 418, right across from what I used to call Southampton, but now it's Chicora. So names just keep changing. It is what it is. But so up north, that's where you can get them. I'm trying not to right now until the mailing list gets out. We will post that. We'll probably put it in the next magazine. There will be a QR code that says, hey, if you want one mailed to you, please let us know, sign up. It'll have a place for your address and your phone number and stuff like that, so we can get that to you. Now, you do have to understand that there will be money involved in that because shipping costs, and we can't foot the bill for the shipping. So if you want that, there will be a small fee. I think I talked to Paul yesterday. We talked about $199 a month. Not much, but and that might change. We don't know, but yeah. So, and we have several people here that can point you to the right locations for the magazines. But yeah, we want to thank y'all. So big thing is, if you're a business or a small business and you want to see this magazine continue, that's where we need help. You can buy one ad for $25 an issue, which is $100 a month. Or you can, one of two of the half page ads for $50 an issue or $200 a month. So that's what we have. We're doing away with the banner ads because there's two things to, like I said. Yes. We also have a birthday shout out spot. I got to find, I think it was in Ty's magazine, right here. So down here on the community events page, you see at the bottom, there is a banner there, and that one is $50 for the banner, and it's a birthday shout out banner. So if you have somebody coming up that has a birthday, get with us and we will get their information in this magazine. In that same page, there's also classifieds. If you have a garage sale coming up, if you have a real estate sale, something else, you can also buy those ads for $5 a piece. That's it. Just $5. And so we're not, like I said, we're not trying to make $1 million off of this. We're just trying to help the community and cover print costs. That's our big thing. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So highlighting again, buy some if you're a business out there and you want your business to shine in a great way, please check us out. There are numbers on this, 409-207-9162. That is our business number. It'll come directly to me. So if you want to buy ads like that, you can. Also, if you want to buy the bigger ads, you can do that as well. Remember that this week there will not be a magazine coming out on Friday. It will come out the following Monday, and you can pick them up at all the locations that I talked about before. And here's the other thing. If you go to these locations and they're just out, message me, message the page, call the number on the magazine and the ones you got previously, because obviously you don't have one, but call that number and say, or text that number and say, hey, John, you're out. We have the ability to print more. So don't let that stop you from getting a magazine. Right now we're only on a run of 250. I do expect that to go up. But right now we're holding steady right there. And hopefully it will. We want this to be the most read, talked about magazine in Southeast Texas. And I think we're getting there. I think what we do in this magazine is beautiful. I think the articles are amazing. We have some of the best sports writers in Southeast Texas, with Ruling on the Field. We have some of the best graphic designers and best devotionalists and all kinds of stuff, with Megan and her crew. And of course, I mean, I'm not a bad writer myself. So, anyways, but yeah. And just remember that this magazine is for Silsbee, by Silsbee, with Silsbee in mind. That's what this is for. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everything that y'all do for us. So, go out. There's still some copies available. Not very many, but there still are some copies available. I think at Cats and, Village Creek Coffee. So, and Tiger Hut. I know there's some at Tiger Hut. So y'all go out and y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think. And here soon, like I said, we'll get that shipping label out and we'll be able to ship these out to y'all. And also have it digitally as well as the regular one. So, oh yes. And of course, Miss Bobby's, what is it called? It's right here. I don't know why I'm asking you. The Margins of Life. It's one of my favorite interest pieces in the magazine. Yeah, so that's all. That's the big announcements. So be looking next Monday morning. Yes, you will be able to get past issues digitally. That is another thing. We will put all of the issues that we have on there in order, digitally, so you can look back through past issues. But, anyways, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all. Go get your copy next Monday. It's going to be jam-packed with all kinds of information. And that's it. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for always believing in us. And thank y'all for getting a copy of the magazine. And if nobody's told you today, you're beautiful, you're loved, and you're absolutely worth it.